stones.
Dragon incoming!
Strike and retreat tactics. Smart.
What about your boy? About time I had something to do. We got more lip flapping to do or no?
Got him cornered!
It's a fun adventure.
Now we just gotta find Birger. We should see if there are other dragons to hunt out in the crater. If we're gonna be You know, healing the realm.
You've got him! Master Kratos, what an excellent job you've made of it!
I do not need your encouragement.
Oh no, I've offended you. Oh no! I think you hurt his feelings.
How we doing, man? Well, we just slayed a dragon, the first dragon in the game that we've come across, so that's a good start. How's your day going? What have you been up to? To go next, so try and figure out where we came in. I think we came in from over there. So it's an epic, which you'd expect from God of War, but some really epic big set pieces and battles that I've enjoyed so far in this. Had a nice little lie, so I'm just awake maybe half hour ago. Oh, not jealous at all.
Over here.
Many thanks.
No, thank you. You saved us back on the boat. Right, Father?
It was foolish and appreciated.
There's a mystic gateway nearby, but I have no stone for it.
We do.
I can't believe you survived that fall. How'd you do it?
I rolled. Talk later. I have no need for this. Maybe I'll see you back at the camp.
And under different circumstances, one hopes.
You got your plans for today, Epic? Or are you just having a bit of a chill one?
Well, with Birger safe, we can get out of here. Or explore some more, if you wanna.
Explore some more, because this...
Big man, boss needs your help coaxing this stag back to the World Tree. The boss needs your help, mind you. Not me, I'm doing great. Got a belly full of stag feed, living life, but yeah, talk to him back at the round between realms when you got a moment.
Out. Stack increase sharp and stun damage. We'll get back and do that. There's still some other it's here to explore. These were only opened. I think these are now accessible because we changed the date, the time of day. I think. Keep exploring. Quite a lot of stuff coming up in this area, this new area, so might as well keep searching around. Not too much proof, so we play some Lies of P. What a game. I really enjoyed that. I think that's one of my top Souls experiences, I think. An area that I couldn't reach previously because of the shift in time of day. What's this? Something over it. Yeah, this is pathways now open.
Another.
Burnt flesh. It's close. If one rock moves, I'll be ready.
Yeah, I think for me it was the closest mix I've come to sort of Bloodborne type gameplay, but with the storyline that I could actually follow. I think that's really added to my enjoyment of it.
What a shame. River once ran through here, bringing life to all manner of flora and fauna.
What became of the river?
Odin had something to do with it, didn't he?
Aye, dammed it up. Why bother fighting the enemy if you can just get rid of their water source?
A drought, now dragons. This place has really seen better
For me, like, I loved, like, a Bloodborne I loved, and like even Lord of the Rings, Christ, even like Elden Ring I really, really loved, but I get so lost in the overcomplicated like storytelling and the lore and stuff, where I think for me it's just a case of it being a simple game. I'm down, just there. Sorry. Also, the gameplay was so good. Like, really, really enjoyed it.
Something rather large broke through here.
Stay alert.
I won't spoil it for you, Epic, but when you do finish it, stick around for after the trailers. After the trailers, after the credits. It's a really cool after credit scene.
Ever written poetry of your own, brother?
No.
Well, ask a stupid question.
Drake tracks.
We're headed the right way. Inasmuch as hurtling headlong into a ravenous beast's maw could be considered the right way.
It's some big footprints.
Whatever's making these footprints, it knocked over those trees like they were twigs. Be careful.
I am always careful.
Ah! Oh, bloody hell, you're serious. Ogre! We can't get through with that bastard trying to bludgeon us!
Then we must get closer.
Watch out!
What's that? Go over there. Cross to it. Sweet. Here you really like the ability to switch weapons and handles that you customise for damage or attack animations. There's a lot of sort of like accessibility in that game. I found even like some of the bosses that were really hard, you could use thrown items more than you could in other Souls likes. Surprisingly deep gameplay as well. Starts very simple and adds layer on layer of new stuff, upgrades, and yeah, I mean, as well with that, it never, you could sort of dive into that as deep as you wanted. I think I didn't. I sort of scratched the surface on a lot of that stuff. Like me, I always find a build that I use that I can feel comfortable with, and then I kind of just max that out and stick to it. Don't experiment half as much as I should.
That was a joke, guys.
Are you certain?
I thought it was funny.
Let's go investigate, shall we? Bloody Odin. We could likely reach the other side of this canyon if there was still water running through it.
I wonder, if we open the dam, do you think we'd bring the river back? I wonder what's in there.
Yeah, I think it was only until like the final boss that I realised that I had those, what are those like bonus cube things that you could use, so they to access more abilities and special powers and stuff. Just the see the ability to change. So I have to do the room first and then come back to this. So we need to change it from day to night. Oh, damn it, it needs to come back. So that door we need to come back to.
Lift. Wonder if that'll take us to the den. The thought of the creatures here dying of thirst.
Yeah, they use that. Sorry, use that much, but they're useful to keep the NPC somewhere alive. I found, yeah.
Control you.
I think that's what I use mine for as well. Towards it on the final boss. So like double strength.
What do those say they're doing here?
Some Vanir turned to dark magic to defend themselves from the Aesir. There were consequences.
It's been a while since I played it. Why machinery on his body?
Ah, another crystal. Best
Has he
hold
got-
on to
has
it
he got
until we can
multiple
figure out what to
phases?
do with it.
Sweet. I wonder if I could light these. I know there are some like really hard. The one with the gang, that took me ages to do. There was a woman one. I think she was an optional mission, optional boss.
Another Dreki.
It'll eat its way through everything here. Let's track it down. Those things are healing because of the Noken!
So many side missions in this game. To figure out this. Yeah, first game fight was brutal.
Get off us!
Behind you! Look out!
What happens if I throw these in the river?
Think using the
That's
crank
one way
will
to
help?
solve it. Can't heal if they are. Can't heal if they're underwater.
Stuck.
Looks like something's gummed up the works, brother.
Alka!
wait. I have a story to tell.
Side missions. Mad how many side missions we've got going on.
What is it? It is a tale of combat. Of a fair-haired woman doing battle with the most powerful of all gods.
What woman? Elaborate.
But, oh, the specifics elude me. I had my side of me, and I was excited. Yes, about to bury the hatchet with an old friend. But something terrible happened.
I'm afraid that terrible thing was your demise, my friend.
I know there is more. 3 ponds. I could see all 3. Please, help me make amends with my friend. Help me remember.
I've got a good feeling about this guy. I think he knows something about Mother.
Or not.
Have some faith, brother. Answers could be closer than you think.
I am ready to drink in the next life.
Ah, there's still a blockage further up there.
The question is, how do I enough together? Oh, I know. Oh, okay. I thought I was going to have to get it from the other side. Do my chains reach that far, do we think? Oh, I know what I've done wrong. What about the axe? That doesn't require his magic because I'm just going to leave the axe there. That doesn't matter.
Ah, there's still a blockage further up there.
So I have to try and use the gap. Ah, very close. Three.
Surely that's unjammed the wheel.
The water's moving. I wonder if we can get anywhere new now.
We can get to that place.
Tell me, any progress on finding my body and the other half of my stein?
Let me check over here first.
The water level dropped. I think we can go across now.
That's where the Drekkie feed. Let's get ready. Won't be much time for fussing once the fighting starts.
Yeah, so it's a traversal weapon, but also obviously you can use it in combat, and it also unlocks new areas as well. So it's using puzzle
I got
elements.
you.
Ah, bloody luck. Another one.
Shield up! They hit hard! Out up!
Focus on one.
Dam unblocked. The voracious Drekkie dead. I'd say this jungle is well on its way back to its original glory.
Side mission done. Now we should be able to access more areas.
Look, over here. The water's flowing. You got the water flowing.
Only so we might access more of the crater.
Yeah, but with the water flowing, the plants and animals will come back. I think we just healed this place.
It was not my intention.
For goodness sake, brother, just take the win. With the water flowing and new paths open to us, I say we go for a stroll.
We will search, not stroll.
Oh, come off it. You've never enjoyed nature for its own sake? Not just for the treasure you might find?
I mean, treasure's nice too.
You're hopeless. Both of you.
So we should be able to turn day to night now, get access to that other doorway.
Looks like our good deed has already brought back some wildlife, but... Suppose I spoke too soon.
It's feeding Bramble.
Dragon's perched on that structure. Should we find a way up?
Behind you! Look out!
Stay quiet!
So those little things protect them. There's no point in... Love that finisher.
Last enemy.
Yeah, they're absolutely a priority target that needs to be taken care of
Wait.
before anything else.
What is it you want?
Are you a father?
Yes.
Then you must understand. My son, this toy, it was for him. But now he's gone. That day, so much chaos and death. I was panicked, looking for my son. Please, help reunite me with my son in Folkvanger.
We're gonna help him, right?
What is the last thing you saw, Spirit?
Statues. 2 of them. Dragons facing away from each other. Separated like my son. This toy. It will bring me back to him.
His story is like many in this valley. Separated from someone they love by death.
We gotta get him back to his son.
Agreed.
You do? Oh, I assumed you'd say something like, reuniting the dead is pointless.
Not this time.
Without any spoilers, Epic, did you enjoy it? So.
If we keep going this way, I believe we'll reach that air dragon's lair.
This is the way to the dragon's lair. Something else over here as well.
Yes,
Just making sure you know where you're going.
thank you.
Absolutely no idea if I know where I'm going. Just following the path in front of me.
I have to get past those vines somehow.
Now go.
Let's do it from here. Do it from over there. It's like, come on. I think it was the original 2018 was more cohesive, but this added a lot to make a very good sequel. The story was fun too. Yeah, I have enjoyed the story, but I'm really just enjoying the side missions and stuff and just exploring. We'll go this way just to check around here first.
Ah, a hunter lives here.
A careless one.
How's that?
We found its home.
Should be a doorway, but yeah, I think we've put in 31 hours so far, and I'm 76% the way through. is. There's another one of those anyway. Two of them. What's the B? Change the time of day. Let's see if that has any effect.
This story, it must be made whole again.
See the third one anyway. Let's change the time of day and see if that helps us. Smooth. It's daytime, the thing that we're looking for being here. Still nothing's changed. See if that's affect our path to the dragon. Do Should burn.
Alpha.
To do it. What is going on? There's a Bolt's ogre as well. Yep, that's right back at the start of it, isn't it? I need to come up to it. That is touching the leaf because it's all pink. It's connected to that because that's now glowing. Connected to that because that's glowing. So why is it not chaining it from that one to that one? It's what we've done about 1,000 times.
The way is clear.
It's cool. Whisper of the World. I love this. Oh no, not sorry, it's that one, but I quite like the fact that we've got that actually. I'll upgrade that. Still, I like that artillery of the ancient. That's so cool, and watching that rain down. Let's find this dragon.
Olga! We can't get through with that bastard trying to bludgeon us!
Then we must get closer.
Oh, we've got all the way back to the bloody beginning. It's a pest. Alright, there's a shortcut at least. Let's go and kill this ogre.
How did you, man? To kill Garm anyway.
We killed him a few times, actually, but it didn't take. And I figured maybe the way to stop a soulless beast was to give it a soul. So I gave it the one I had on me.
I beg your pardon?
Fenrir, remember the light Father saw? The accidental magic I did when Fenrir died? That was part of Fenrir's soul going into my knife. Once I figured that out, I just put Fenrir into Garm.
Clever one, lad! A gigantic hell beast with the soul of a loyal pup. What a
Prepare for a fight.
Behind you, Father! Mimir, did you know Garm? How was he locked up to begin with?
Ah, Hell's feral sentinel. Well, believe it or not, Midgard was once bigger. Until Garm, then just a wee pup, got peckish.
He ate Midgard?
Only a few mountain ranges. And the 5th season that comes after winter but before spring. And the word for the feeling when you get so hungry, you stop being hungry.
You're messing with me.
I would never.
If we go much further, we'll be right on top of the ogre. Better be sure we're ready.
Sorry.
We fight!
Yeah, I got that! Yeah, stay quiet! Behind you! Incoming!
That was ours, you opportunistic sod.
It went back to its perch. Let's go after it.
You can be with your son now.
Thank you. I can't wait to see his face again. I'll give him this gift and tell him about the brave people who helped me.
Now you can help us. What did you see that day?
I was at the mead hall. Thor was there. He had a strange drinking companion. Some sort of creature, the likes of which I'd never seen. It had this barrel of mead that seemed to never go empty.
What were they doing?
Getting blind drunk from the looks of it. They were passing drinks around, reveling. Everyone had a tipple too many. But Thor, he was by far the drunkest of any man there that day.
Mimir, what do you make of this?
Thor has always loved a strong drink with questionable company, but I've never heard any word of his creature companion. This isn't a lot to go on, I'm afraid.
Well, we know one thing. Thor was totally drunk when the valley was destroyed.
There's still much we do not know, and whether your mother was involved remains unclear.
Unless my eyes deceive me, that seems to be the stag of summer.
Is it hot or is it just my sizzling personality? Nah, it's you, Stag. Can we go already?
So this is where those tracks led.
Here, a little while ago, you mentioned Odin's ravens. What's to stop him from using them to pop into existence and kidnap anybody he wants?
Consent. The only way to travel by Odin's ravens is by your own choice.
Oh, it's not so bad then.
The Drake fed here.
Creatures here aren't that big. Drake must have been constantly eating to survive out here.
Some sort of cage.
So it would seem.
Alka!
Let's see. Oh, I can.
Yet another mystery crystal.
City of possibility.
It's easy. Let's do it. Is to go map. Destruction. So hard to know what. So I think it has to be a different time of day. Path of destruction. Do something with that, but I don't know what yet. So let's just do the dragon. We'll do the dragon now. sure where the third one, that box is either.
Path's open. That dragon is shaking in its scaly boots, I suspect.
Once we approach the dragon, we will kill or be killed. Understood?
Yes, Father. Come on!
Here it comes! Guys,
Run. Same as the other dragon top.
here it comes! Guys, bloody hell! Finish that, grabby dopper!
Take cover! Whoa! That looked like it hurt!
worries, dude. Thank you for being here, Epic. Appreciate it. It's been nice having a chat with you, dude. You managed to see us slay 2 dragons, which is always cool.
That ogre's not getting up anytime soon either.
I can hear the animals. They're relieved. Maybe they'll come out of hiding.
I'd say we put something of a dent in the dragon population of this crater.
I can already hear the difference. The prey animals. They're a lot less scared.
How do you do this one? Part of the destruction. Here. See. The chest, what thing that we needed. Thanks to the GGs, dude.
So, Mimir, how did they capture Garm in the first place?
That was Tyr's doing. He lured the beast somewhere safe and kept it distracted by lending his own arm to be gently chewed. Once the chains were on and the gate to Helheim was opened, Garm bit Tyr's arm clean off in retribution.
But Tyr's not missing an arm.
Well, it grew back, eventually. He is a very resourceful god, after all.
If the river's flooded, do you think we can reach the new parts of the crater?
Let's go back and figure out how you collect the stags, because we've got 2 of them here now as well.
As I recall, I was about to relate the story of the Heath Witches, who overthrew a government using only deceptive prophecies. They picked an influential Thane, an otherwise loyal man, and fed him a story of his own ascension to king.
We're back at the plains. Looks a lot nicer with the water flowing again.
What's your right?
I wasn't expecting this. I thought it was going to be a collecting thing.
Left side!
On
mother!
Trouble.
Behind you, father!
It's didn't get enough time to get a resurrection stone either. Vote for a resurrection stone back here. God. Turn around.
Returning to my anecdote about the Heath Witches, they fed the Thane a prophecy of his ascension to king. They dressed it up in enough details they knew would come to pass, so when they did, the Thane took it as confirmation. We'll just pick this up later.
Sure, I'm open. Want a yet before you head off? Let's make something then. You won't get so much as a paper cut in that.
It fits.
Now, what else was there?
Sigmund's Curse as well. I know how to do that now. I wanted to do that today. Run out of time for that.
I wanted to tell you. I read something in Odin's library about what Gjallarhorn is supposed to do. If blown by a god, it sounds through all the realms and harmonizes the space between them. Blow it somewhere like Tyr's temple, and it would be like opening up all the realm travel towers at once.
It's quite a vulnerability. Wonder why he didn't just destroy it.
Some artifacts defy destruction.
Well, we should make Freya aware of this.
Get over here! The boss has something for you. You're here! Something rather important to discuss.
As you ask.
The This one has a strong personality. Good
Speak.
thing, the tree has become rather overgrown.
And
And if it grows too wildly, the branches risk getting too heavy and falling, which is not ideal considering they hold all the realms.
I am no gardener.
What an absolute shock. No, I do not require any horticultural skills from you, but I would ask that you keep an eye open for the stags of the Four Seasons. They normally graze upon the tree and keep it tidy. Unfortunately, Bitter decided it would be funny to trick Arrogant into releasing them. If you happen to find the stags during your travels, I would greatly appreciate assistance in bringing them home. I would have one of my spectral squirrels do it, but they, well, keep eating the feed I give them. Consequence of it being the most delicious food in all the 9 realms, I suppose.
We have seen these stags.
Great! Then all you need is some feed. Once you've found a stag, the feed should calm them down. Then one of my spectrals will guide them back here. And, don't eat the feed, please.
I will not.
Vigilance asked me if I was too chicken to release them, but I am in fact not chicken-like whatsoever. So as you can see, I had no choice.
We are leaving.
Any luck finding those lean worms?
Visiting the crater again?
We still have unfinished business there. Something big and hungry stalks the jungle within the crater. Perhaps we could look into it. Also what? Say their warriors still haunt the crater. We could put them to rest. And there was another thing. I strongly suspect there are more spirits who witnessed the...
Enough. I remember.
Meeting the Lady of the Forge really brought back some memories. I thought it was only in my homeland you'd see such things.
Mermaids who forge weapons.
Aye. I remember very fondly a lake nymph called Nimue. Very talented with a sword.
Mumia.
I meant that literally. Shame on you. She made the best swords in all the Isles and had big dreams about what she'd do with them one day. I wonder what became of her.
What's this shortcut? I don't think we've been here.
Returning to my anecdote about the Heath Witches, they fed the Thane a prophecy of his ascension to king.
Not
Hold that
now.
thought. I think it was about to get violent.
Yeah! Stay quiet!
Enemies down. else do you know of the mask?
Only that it was the great passion of Odin's life. He journeyed across Aegir's burning ocean into the heart of the silent matron herself to find it. Lost every man in his crew, but to hear him tell it, it was worth all that blood and more. Unless my eyes deceive me, that seems to be the Stag of Summer.
Is it hot or is it just my sizzling personality? Nah, it's you, Stag. Can we go already? That's right. We got more food at home. Come on.
I have to say, quite a nice change of pace helping these stags get home. For a moment, I was worried we'd have to kill them.
Yes.
You had a plan to kill it if it had attacked, didn't you?
Yes.
Let's reach this patch. We can find some way to loot.
Three legendary weapons. You have a favorite, Father?
No. They are tools for specific tasks. A preference would be meaningless.
I like the axe.
I too like the axe.
Returning to my anecdote about the Heath Witches, they fed the Thane a prophecy of his ascension to king. Next thing you know, he's helping matters along. He murders his king, sleeping under his own roof.
Enough. We will continue later.
Back to my story. A Thane of my homeland, manipulated by prophecy, welcomes his king as a guest and murders him in his sleep.
Hold. We will finish later.
Never mind that. It's time to fight.
Behind you! Watch out!
In him.
Behind you! Look out!
In.
Spring attack. Might draw out the Drake.
Let us return to the dragon.
to remember how I got there. Get in there. Path we took, there's so many paths. That was the way to the river.
Mimir, Odin's mask. How do you hear about it in the first place?
He said a voice spoke to him one night, entreated him to collect the mask and control his own fate. I still think it's all a bunch of bollocks. Odin got drunk, convinced himself a wooden mask would solve all his problems, and pranced about the realms until he found a sufficiently mysterious bauble to fit the bill. Mask probably doesn't do anything at all.
Yeah, probably.
Smells right. Sweet. There it is. The question is, did I get a resurrection stone?
He's out.
Do not.
I can't remember. He fires things out of his.
die hungry, I guess.
Constant health regeneration. Nice.
Oh, I gotta remember to ask Tyr about his travels to the lands beyond the seas.
You wish to travel the world.
I don't know. Maybe. See new places. Find out more about myself.
Back to my story. A Thane of my homeland, manipulated by prophecy, welcomes his king as a guest and murders him in his sleep. Murders many he once called friends, too, thinking them fated to oppose him. Then, for a finishing touch, the witches revisit this usurper. With just a few details structured ever so misleadingly, they convinced the fool he was invulnerable to all threats.
Physical or magical?
Aye, aye. But 'twas not so for him. All turned into a rather magnificent bloodbath as they go. The Thane ends up without his head and a name so cursed none dare speak it. All thanks to a subtly deceptive prophecy. That's enough for the time being.
didn't get a chance to say before. I like your story about the Thane and the Heath Witches.
Let this wait. Stay alert.
Another one of those mysterious crystals.
Whoa! That looks like it hurt! It's gonna blow!
That's an interesting smell.
Spit.
Pardon?
The saliva of a predator. And it glows. Atreus?
We should follow the glowing spit. Find the Dreki.
Good.
Well, kinda obvious.
That's not even the one that I... Race. Crikey, it took him a long time to stand up. He's getting old, I suppose. So I can't go that way. Take the boat. I guess I have to take a boat. Tricky. I think I'm gonna leave it there, guys, because it's the next thing I'm gonna do is go back and get a boat and go down that coastal line. It's quite a good point to leave it because I've done a lot today of side mission stuff. It's crazy the amount of side missions, considering that I've still got Sigrid's Curse, which I know how to get into now. Casualties of War, Plain Sight, Dead of Night. I've still got the Crucible. Stackable Seasons, Fit for a King. To do. Yeah, anyone that's watched this back will be under one. Thank you very much for sticking with us, and I will be not scheduled, but I'll be